Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that could help you sell your property faster and for more money, which is always a bonus, home staging. I'm joined by Rhiann Williams from Cymru Staging, who specialises in transforming properties so they stand out in the market. Whether you're a homeowner, a landlord, or an investor, this is a conversation that you're not going to want to miss. So, what is staging and why are we all talking about it in 2025?
So thanks, Michelle, for having me here today. So home staging is really about presenting a property in its best light. So it appeals to many people as possible. So it's not just about making a property look nice. It's actually a really strategic part of marketing. We use layout, furniture, colour, and styling to create a space that feels welcoming and sort of like lived in. So those buyers or tenants can walk in and picture themselves living there. It's that emotional connection that what sells or gets, properties rented quickly and, for the best price. So, I think staging's getting talked about more now because people are realizing how much of a difference that it actually makes. The market's, competitive at the moment. So buyers scroll through endless listings, um, and your property has just seconds to grab their attention. So staging really helps you stand out.
It does, absolutely. And we've proven that recently. One of my sellers reached out to yourself and you staged a house for them. The photographs and the video were outstanding, which then led to securing a buyer within 5 days at the full asking price. And the full asking price was £15,000 higher than any other estate agent had said.
Yeah,
So it does show,
amazing.
and statistically wise as well, you're talking about the portals like Rightmove on the market and Zoopla.
Yeah,
You're scrolling through there, you only have 3 seconds to grab a buyer's attention to click on it. So
yeah,
absolutely agree. Stage
it,
home can sell for about 6 to 20% more money.
definitely, and it's really surprising as well, Michelle, that 9 out of 10 people just can't envision how they can utilize an empty space. So be able to create, that sort of like lifestyle for the potential buyer, I think is imperative.
Absolutely. And sometimes you can go into an empty room and the room is a good size, but you can't think, oh, where's the sofa going to go? That bay window. Or how the layout even makes sense. So again, staging a home
Yeah,
correctly, whether you're utilizing their furniture and adding in your own pictures and your sort of creativity,
yeah,
really can increase that envisionment, therefore get the buyers bought in to that lifestyle.
yeah, 100%. And also as well, Michelle, believe it or not, a stage property actually makes the property look bigger than it does unstaged.
Very, yeah, I can see that because when I go
Yeah,
into an empty home, I can envision it because I've been doing it a long time. But from a
yeah,
buyer's point of view, they're kind of like, oh, will my 7 foot sofa fit in here? But the
yeah,
room's 20 foot
exactly.
by 15 foot. So absolutely, you've got to get them to buy into that lifestyle. And
100%.
definitely, I've seen it work time and time again. So in terms of photographing, it does make it look better online. A stage home sells generally on average 3 times faster
Yeah.
because it's got that move-in ready feel. And in today's cost-effective lifestyle that everyone's trying to lead, it does mean that they move in and they haven't got that spare cash to start decorating, etc. So doing the full
Exactly.
hog really does make a difference
It
when you
does.
sell a home. Is there any sort of top
100%.
tips in terms of color wise? Because obviously I can see your background, which is beautiful, and these
Thank you.
greens are coming in this month. But yeah, we'll do another one on some colors and some lifestyle palettes as well. I think that'll be a good one in the future.
100%. Yeah. I mean, one of the top tips today is, what I can say is to get your property ready for market is depersonalize. I always say your home is your home until you sell it and then it
Yeah,
becomes a house. Nobody wants to walk in and see Jan and Bob spread everywhere. They want to be able to vision themselves living there. So depersonalizing the space, is a must.
absolutely, 100% agree. And again, we can do that together. So if anyone wants to ask further questions or you want us to answer a question for you, please reach out and we're here to help you. So we'll
Amazing.
catch up again. Thanks so much.
Lovely. Thank
See you
you.
again.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.